Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly.
So Carlos opens comparing Potomac to Zeus, and at this point we are getting a good brawl a season. Oh Lord, he's calling the Raindrops his street team. Girl, they get in your DMs and tell you to cover the mess like everybody the hell else. You ain't got a street team. The last time I heard street team was when Candy Burris had a street team promoting A Mother's Love, the traveling show that went nowhere. I remember, Pepperidge Farm remembers, when the transit company held those people's costumes and instruments because Candy hadn't paid. I remember. He is Carlos Walters Winfrey Williams King. You're Sissy King. You're Sissy King. You're Carlos Queen. You're the thick-tongued pest. That's what you are. And don't you forget it. Or as I like to just say, the fired Bravo producer. Girl, he gon' brag. Some of them have my phone number. Don't nobody want to listen to you. That's why I'm doing this show. That's why we have the speech impediment hour, so that I can translate what you're saying for people who don't want to be showered with spittle. Ooh, I can't wait to run into you at BravoCon. I can't wait to finally ask what happened with that light and Elise Neal's head. You know what? Could y'all get on Elise Neal's Instagram and let her know I'd love an interview? Girl, we don't need to see your designer dogs. Get to the tea. He keep putting his dogs on the damn screen. They ain't Pete. Lord, he's kissing his dog in the mouth. I love Pete, but Pete did not kiss me in the mouth. I mean, we just got out of a panini and you out here kissing dogs in the mouth. Ain't you got a man? He said people are stealing his tea and trying to make it their own and not give him credit. Well, we know I don't do that. I talk about you. I let everybody know which tongue this tea came from. I mean, you're on the thumbnail, hon. Now, me and Carlos made the same face when we heard about that athleisure line. Why? I will give Gabrice credit for this. This effort will have one business fail. She will get herself right up and find another one. Almost like Penelope Thomas Bailey. But I like the entrepreneurial spirit. I mean, there's no entrepreneurial success, but the spirit is there. The spirit. They did not call this athleisure line light skin. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because I guess it's like light clothing. So, you know, they're light skinned, but the clothing is light. I'm sure they're celebrating every hue. But that's actually kind of cute. Now, Carlos don't look at them and see a clothing line, and neither do we. But I do see athleisure because it's not supposed to be stylish. And Giselle isn't going to be stylish, so it makes sense. Now, Carlos, how you gonna make fun of Tisha saying event? How are you, the king of the speech impediment, going to make fun of Tisha's talk? Really, girl? You gonna throw a rock from your spittle-covered glass house? You suffering, succotash, sorry sissy. You really gonna talk about Tisha? You hired her. You the one put her on TV, and now you gonna talk about her. You ain't shit. And it's hilarious we're both wearing black tank tops in this video because he's wearing a black tank top in his. I didn't put this on just to be single white female. It's just funny it worked out that way. But I could never be like you, Carlos. I have diction. Also, I don't like cheap jewelry, and I'm sure it's real, and you paid a pretty penny for it, but it looks cheap and tarnished. I know you don't talk about fashion on your show, but we talk about it on mine. So the Muppet started the fight saying that Chris was still flirting with her when we all know he wasn't. Why don't you go home to the hand that puts itself up your butt so you can talk? I'd go home to that. So the Muppet and Candace had been talking about each other all night, and then Kiana, an actual friend of the show, inserted herself because apparently Deborah is just an extra, ain't even getting a day rate on the show, free like Marlo Ramos, trying to make it happen. Now, according to the tea that Carlos got from TV Deets, Deborah won the fight. But from the footage I saw, it looked like Kiana made some bops connect. Carlos said, this brawl, it's too close to call, and I actually agree. Well, a broken clock is right twice a day, and Carlos is on it right now. All the heifers, except for Karen and Ashley, condemned Monique. And we're on her ass, baby. So, what are we going to do now that this is the third altercation that Candace has been in? When are we going to see her initial CD stand for common denominator? I mean, y'all gave me a real quick fast pass. But now here we are again, and Candace is center stage. Girl, Carlos said Potomac has had more fights than Jersey or Atlanta. And I mean, every season, bops do connect. I mean, from the umbrella with Monique to Candace and Momo. Then, there was another skirmish. Oh, that's right, Robin putting the finger in Ashley's face, because you know Robin loves that finger. That's strong index. So he's saying Giselle looks like a fool for all the condemnation she threw Monique's way, because now every other season it's a fight on your show, and you're sitting there with a closed mouth. When you had to bring security when it was Monique. He did not just ask, where's Hulk Hogan? Where's Hulk? All right, well, that was pretty much it. He was saying you got to be careful with the soapbox because now they can't say anything about black women or stereotypes for the rest of the season, for the rest of the series, because you really don't care. And Giselle, honestly, you should take it on off the show since this isn't your brand, because your brand is irrelevance. I mean, you were irrelevant in your own marriage, but that's neither here nor there. Well, I'll see you soon. For something. Let's get to a trailer review. So let's look at the trailer for Corner Office. So we got an office of weirdos. John Hamm comes in the office and he got salt and snow on his feet. And this guy tells him, think about the floor, aka don't bring your mess in. So he wants to climb the corporate ladder and he finds this office that's like, unlike the rest of the building, which is, you know, shades of gray. It's a deep brown wood paneled retro furniture, pop color. And he wants to know, like, whose office is this? What's this secret room used for? And ain't nobody telling him. Oh God, now most people can't see this secret room. So everybody's telling him there is no room and he's standing somewhere where he thinks he's in the room. They guess they're gonna fire him. Then he thinks they gaslighting him. This gives me a psychological thriller that may have a very disappointing ending. I don't know if I can co-sign. But now the trailer for No Filter. So we got an influencer heifer in Bali. This heifer's starting a new channel on pranks and scary stuff. And so she's got to tag the scary picture challenge. So whatever happens in the pictures that people take then starts to happen in real life. So this girl erases a guy's face and he gets a bloody nose. This guy gets a picture of a knife and goes to stab himself. It looks pretty stupid. Oh, there's always two people in a selfie, so it's the mirror image that's doing it. Yeah, child, I can't even finish this trailer. It's that dumb.
Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly.